guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my live stream. I am very excited today. Today we're getting straight to the point with my guest, and we'll be talking about Canada and how to immigrate there. What are the requirements? Everything you need to know before moving to Canada. So I have the best person for this topic. Her name is Caroline, but she's known as Accord TV. And yeah, so I'm going to be talking to her about Canada. I'll ask her all the questions that you guys want to know or you guys might have. Also, you might have any questions, please write them down below in the comment section and we'll answer them all. So I cannot wait to talk to her. She'll be here in a minute. And I have a lot of questions, guys, because a lot of people in Kenya want to know how can I go abroad? Heck, how can I go to Germany? How can I go to the UK, the US, and Canada? So this is one of the most asked one of the countries where most Kenyans want to go to. It's always the US, the UK, Canada, Germany, and Australia, and then all the others come after. So it's going to be a very good session when Accord comes up in here. And I cannot wait to share with you guys everything that she knows, because she has a channel, a YouTube channel that talks about this. And if you do not know what it is Accord TV. So if you want to check her channel after this, please make sure that you do. But she has a channel which is dedicated to all of these questions. So we're going to bring out everything, all the information on her channel in this 1 hour session, and I hope you guys are going to like it. So I hope you're well. I am okay. I am well. I had the last night shift, like I told you guys, and yeah. So today I'm off, which I'm very excited about, and we're going to be here twice. Let me say we're going to have Caroline right now, Accord TV, and then at around 7 p.m. German time, which is 9 p.m. Kenyan time, we're going to have Jackie. Jackie was here, and she's Kenyan that has lived in the US and also now in Germany, and she was here, and you guys said I should bring her back again. So she'll definitely come back tonight at 7 p.m. So today we're going to be busy. You're getting busy. How are you guys? I hope you're well. I am okay. I've not even had coffee yet. I'll have coffee in a minute or in an hour. Yeah, because of night shifts, I have to sleep every moment I get. Or before I come back to the live stream, I have to sleep a few hours so that I will a little bit fit. Otherwise, I'll be sleeping and dozing off here. So how are you guys? How are you doing? How is your weekend coming along? What are your plans? If you're in Kenya, I know you have more plans than I do. How are your plans, guys? Yeah, so I'm waiting for Caroline to come over, and then we start the live stream. Yeah, so guys, tell me, what do you want to know from Caroline? What is that one thing you've always wanted to ask about Canada? And I'm going to ask it today. So I was telling you guys yesterday a little bit about, as I wait for Caroline to come in, I was waiting for you guys. I was telling you guys yesterday about Clubhouse, and it is so interesting, guys. If you're one person who likes, to talk, let me say, or you like to listen, one of those two, and you just want to listen at people having a conversation, or you want to ask some questions and then they'll be answered, you want to learn something through voice and not video, then Clubhouse is definitely for you. And they're not paying me, unfortunately. They're not paying me to say this, but it is really interesting there. And you will realize very fast that it's like a podcast, and there are a lot of rooms. They divide it into clubs and then into rooms, and then in these rooms you discuss specific topics. So that, let's say you are interested in travel like I am, or you're interested in fitness or in yoga or in nutrition, in life abroad, all of these, there are a lot of groups and a lot of rooms for these. So this is what our clubhouse is. You just choose the kind of groups that you'd like to have or to be in, and yeah, and once you've chosen the kind of group you want to be in and you go inside this group, you find the information that you need there. So this is very interesting. It's very it is, it can keep you there so much, guys. It can make you obsessed because I know this week I've been obsessed with the app. I wanted to go online and do other things, and somehow I just can't. I just want to go back to Clubhouse and check out what they're saying and contribute and speak also and all of that good stuff. So you have to be careful once you go in Clubhouse. It can take up a lot of your time, guys, a lot of it. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. I know it's Saturday, a lot of people are busy, but this live stream will be on my channel. It's going to stay on my channel all of this time. So if you want to watch, you can rewatch it later. So I'm just writing something on my just writing something on the WhatsApp group, on our YouTuber WhatsApp group. Yeah, so guys, tell me, what are your plans for these? What are your plans for the weekend? What are you guys doing? Are you well? Are you okay? Are you planning anything? Is your family well? I hope they are. Yeah, so I'll just be here chilling, because what can you do in Germany? Everything is closed. We are on a lockdown yet again. I'm looking forward to going to Kenya in March. I cannot wait, because it is a long time coming since I was in Kenya. It was in March 2020. Not March, January and February of 2020. And guys, I can tell you, it is the longest I've ever stayed in Kenya. Unintentionally, I got sick and I had to stay longer than I expected, but it is the longest that I've been in Kenya, and it is the most beautiful time that I've been in Kenya. I did everything that I've always wanted to do, because most vacations when I come to Kenya, there are things that will not be done. Like, there are uncles I will not be able to see, their aunties I will not be able to see. There's that city or that party or that event or that meeting that I'll not be able to go to. There's always something missing when you go on vacation, because mostly I always go 2 to 3 weeks. So when you have 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you can do nothing. There's nothing you can do in 2 weeks. So you find yourself like going to only 2 parties, and these 2 parties, they make you have a hangover for 3 days. Which means that 3 days after, which means that 3 days after, you are tired, which also means that your time is running out. So by the time you realize a week is gone, by the time you realize a week and a half is gone, and you only have like 3 days left, and you have to make your hair, because you need braids, tiny braids to come back with, that will last you for another 3-4 months, so that you don't have to spend money with braids. And by the time you're making your hair and being done, you remember you still want to do some shopping, and you need Royco to come back with. So you start packing again to come back. And then you realize, oh my God, there's one aunt I've not seen, and she'll be very mad if I don't go and see her. And then you take an Uber to go and see her, and then she wants you to stay the night. By the time you realize tomorrow morning, while you're playing with her kids, your nieces and nephews or cousins, you realize tomorrow evening is my flight day. It's the day I have to come back to Germany. Jesus, guys, this is a very, very hard time. It is a very, very hard time because you realize that you have only been there for like 3 days and it has been 2 weeks, but it feels like 3 days. You have done nothing. You are in the coast for like only 2 days. You have not relaxed. And the 2 weeks that you're in Kenya, it is not a vacation, guys. I'm telling you the truth, it has never been a vacation for me until 2020. Because 2020, first of all, I came with my boyfriend, which was a plus. Woo, and we were in Diani for very long, which really, like you stay in Diani so long that you're just satisfied. You're just that you have had enough of Diani. And then, hello, Esa Mushiri, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. We're talking about how to immigrate to Canada. And I'm waiting for my guest. Her name is Caroline or Akot TV. She'll be here in a minute, and then we'll talk about how to move to Canada. So, that is what I'm waiting for, and then we will talk about that right now. So, as I was saying, I can't see you in the waiting room, my dear. I cannot see you. You're not in the waiting room. Yeah. Should I send you the link again? So guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot, it's not a holiday. It is not a holiday going home for 2 weeks. It's nothing. You need more than that. You always think, oh my god, time has flown so fast, I need to go longer than that. And yeah, so hi the wakazi, sasa, how are you? Niaje, karibu sana. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I don't know if you can tell, I just woke up. Night shifts manenos. But today was my last night was the last night, so I'm off today. And then tomorrow morning I'm also off, but I'm working tomorrow night. It carries on because I wanted to work as much as possible before I come home for the vacation, so that I don't leave my colleagues with a lot of work. So I'm going to be working throughout. I'm having night shifts throughout until March. And then in March, I'm coming to Kenya. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me. My name is Bucket Lises. If you're new here, I do travel vlogs normally, as a pre-COVID. Yeah, I want us to go to Canada today. We were in Germany for too long. We went to the US for too long. We were in Australia with Emily also. Where else have we been to? We were in Portugal with Nduta. We were in Belgium with Naswa Taitan in the beginning. We've been everywhere. So today we have to go to Canada. Today we are going to Canada. Tupende tusipende, by force, by fire. Yeah, so we'll be talking about how to immigrate to Canada and all the questions that you might have. Akot TV, do you see the link now? I don't see. You are not in the waiting room, sweetheart. Yeah, so every time I go to Kenya, I have to stay. Like, if I stay for 2 weeks only, it is nothing, guys. I'm telling you the truth. Because let me tell you what I do. I arrive in JKIA and then I'm picked up by my brother normally, because my brother works in tours and travels. He knows his way around the airport, and yeah, so he comes and picks me up. That is if I'm not surprising them, because sometimes I surprise them and I find them at home and they are all in shock and they haven't made big enough ugali for me. So I end up eating their ugali. Wakazis, I also love my Kenya so much. Believe you me. I came to Germany when I was 24. I was still very naive. I thought it was going to be a bed of roses. I thought it was going to be a land of milk and honey. I thought that the grass was greener on this side until I got here and I was like, oh my God, I love my country. No, I'm not saying, guys, don't get me wrong. I'm never saying that Germany is horrible. It is not horrible. It is not. It is beautiful with beautiful streets and beautiful lights everywhere and big malls and designer clothes and a lot of good stuff. But it is not home. It is not home. And it does not matter if you are a citizen in Germany. You will never feel like home because this is not your home. So you end up just missing Kenya so much. And especially in 2020, I was so jealous of everybody who is in Kenya. I'm still very jealous of everybody who is in Kenya right now. You guys have it so nice, and I would say so easy, but you would not believe me. So let me not say that. But you guys have it easier than we have, mainly because you can control your life the way you want. You can. Germany is known for introverts. Yeah, definitely. It's not for people who talk a lot like me. People who want to talk a lot and go after everything and talk to everyone. It's not for us. It's not for us at all. If you like just being in the house and minding your business without saying hi to anyone all week, and that does not bother you, then Germany is for you. But if you're like me, it's not. What I wanted to say is, in Kenya, your life is your own. Like, you feel like you can decide every day. Mwakazis, you can wake up in the morning and decide, I'm not going to work. Fuck it. I don't even know if I'm allowed to. I don't even know if I'm allowed to curse in here. Akot, believe you me, you are not in the waiting room. Let me take a photo for you so you believe me. You are not in the waiting room. So yeah, that's how it looks, Akot. You're not in the waiting room, my sweetheart. I'm sorry, but you're not here. I cannot see you. I don't know why. Yeah, so Mokazis is saying people who just keep to themselves. Akot, what do we do then? Because every time I send the link, it always works. So I don't know why it's not working right now. But you're not in the waiting room. I can see you. So I've sent it again, but let me send it again. Can you see me as like you're in the waiting room? Yeah, so guys, hi Fidelis, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Fidelis Wanjiro Karanja. Thank you for being here. She's saying hello, everyone. Hi. Wakazis, I'm a lover of German cars. Yes, Mwakazis, I have been to the Porsche Museum, and they call it Porsche, not Porsche or Porsche. It's a German word. They say Porsche. I've been to the Porsche Museum. I've been to the BMW Museum. I'm supposed to go to the Mercedes and the Audi museums yet, but then COVID happened. But I'll still go, definitely. Hey, Mondokazi, thank you so much for joining us. Mondokazi FM. Thank you for being here, guys. Remember, most of the people on my comment section are all YouTubers. So please follow each other, check out each other's channel, subscribe to each other. I have said that this is the year where we just support each other. Life is already too hard. Now I see you are caught. Now you're coming in. Life is already too hard, guys, for us not to support each other. So let us support each other this year. Let us make each other's lives easier than it is, because there are other factors, outside factors, that are hindering us from having a good year. So let us try to make each year's better. So I see Akot is in the house. Akot TV, the beautiful queen. I want to bring her here, guys. And if you're here and you don't know what we're talking about, we'll be talking about how to immigrate to Canada. So if you have any questions, please write them in the comments below, so that we'll just shoot them one by one to Caroline. So Akot TV, come on up in here. Hi.
Oh my God! Do you know what I did?
What did
my
you do?
God! You don't want to know.
Tell
I
me.
think I've not gone live for so long, so I've forgotten what happens.
What did you do?
I clicked on the link, and then instead of typing in my name and then joining in, I clicked on the link and then I'm sitting waiting.
And
So
then,
I've been waiting for all these minutes, but anyway.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Actually, today I was so punctual just for you. I was like, can you please have said it? So we're going to be today we're going to be on time. And you're the one
I'm
who
so
said who
sorry.
admin is. You're the one who
Yeah.
told me about StreamYard. I did not know anything.
I don't know what happened. I think I was also just anxious to meet you like this. You
Sasa.
see, the same way you feel that you're anxious, Akot is coming. I'm also so anxious. I'm going to join bucket list. So
Yes. And it's always every day like that for me. I'm always anxious to see people and also very excited at the same time. How are you, Akot? Sasa,
Um,
finally.
I feel fantastic. I feel fantastic. I mean, you're in a different country altogether. You're in Europe, and it feels like you're just here sitting next to me. So
Imagine.
it's a good feeling.
Yeah, but I have the feeling like our WhatsApp group always makes us feel that close also.
Yeah, true,
It's
true.
like we have seen each other the whole time because we're talking always to each other on the phone, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how's everything? I love your eyebrows. Look at mine. Oh my God. Mm. And your hairstyle, you look amazing.
Today I'm off. I'm not working today, so I tried to wake up like 10 minutes earlier so that I can just do my eyebrows because yesterday they were looking like a hot mess. I was like, because nilikuwa na usingizi. I wanted to sleep before my night shift again, and
Yeah.
I was tired. Anyway, I'm very happy you're here. Thank you so much
I'm
for accepting my
excited.
invitation.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't want to introduce you. Please introduce yourself so that you use the right words and tell us in regard to what we're talking about, what you do.
People call me a coat. I don't know why, but yeah, people call me a coat.
You don't know
Um,
why?
I don't know why. They just call me a coat.
Yes.
Others call me Caroline, but Caroline is my schoolmates most of the
Yeah.
time. But in adulthood, guys know me as a coat. I
Mm-hmm.
am a content creator, just like yourself. I
Mm-hmm.
like making friends, and I recently, no, it's been some time now. It's been quite a while now. I got interested into immigration, and my focus has always been onto Canada. So I turned from being a teacher into immigration consultant. But like they say, once a teacher, always a teacher. So I'm
Yeah.
still teaching people how to immigrate and giving directions.
Yeah. I want to know a
Yeah.
little bit about that before we go to Canada. Where were you schooling? In which school were you a teacher?
I've been lucky, by the I've been super lucky. I've taught in only two top international schools in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I should mention them because when it comes to there's something about child protection in international schools.
Okay.
So there are things you cannot just say because then it all goes back to the child.
I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two international schools, and I've taught for about 8 years.
Wow. In Nairobi, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So how did you become can I call you an immigration agent?
consultant.
Consultant. Okay. So how did you become a Canada immigration consultant and why Canada?
Well, it's funny. It's very funny. I traveled to America,
Okay.
and then, yeah, while I was there, 1 week down the line, I got so bored. I could not stand the food. I know I should not say that because there
No,
are people who
no,
are
no.
like
We are real
American.
here.
I know I
Very
shouldn't
real.
say that.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And I got super bored. I got homesick. I could not stand the food, and things were happening like everything was just nice. I'm walking in the streets. By the way, it's funny. In America, I was walking in the streets and I'm seeing like everywhere they're looking for workers. We're employing, which I
Yeah.
think was
Mhm.
super fantastic. But then everyone else is minding their own business. It's like you leave your house, you go do whatever you need to do, and then you're off. But I appreciated how, friendly people were. But again, if you're a foreigner in a place and then you're still new, I got as in, I just felt sick to my stomach. I just
I
wanted
know.
to go back home. I even
Yeah.
called my agent. And I told him, by the way, I need you to get me a ticket. I want to fly back to Kenya now.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, no, I've checked. I can't. It's not possible. You just have to stay in America until you can stay and then go back.
Oh
So
my
out of
God.
boredom, because
Uh-huh.
of that boredom, I needed to complain. I,
Mm-hmm.
I needed to make noise. I needed for someone to listen to me, but there was no one. No, and half time, then I remembered, oh, by the way, there's YouTube. What happens in YouTube? So I took my phone and I just
Started
spoke,
complaining.
and I created a YouTube channel and just, I complained. By the way, that video is even in my channel, why I want to leave America after 7 days. It was so funny. So that's
Yeah.
how my YouTube journey started. So
Mm-hmm.
because I'm talking to the agent and the process I went through trying to get my visa, all the process, the time it took, I
Mm-hmm.
just naturally, started thinking positively and being very, drawn into immigration. I'm thinking, if I can sort my immigration process, like if I can
Mm-hmm.
live and sort myself to America, I can
Mm-hmm.
live and go to Uganda, I can live Kenya and go to these other places, then I
Yes.
think I could as well. And at that time, I was also starting to get tired of my employer. And then
Ah, I know those times.
I'm thinking, I think I know these friends. And then because of the network I created from working in international schools, parents, friends, I have so many friends in Canada, parents, friends, former students, same as
Yes.
America, same
Yes.
as Australia. So I said, okay, fine, I'm going to use my network to make something out of what I know. And then I figured there's this English test that people have to sit for before they can immigrate to, especially Canada and UK.
Yes.
So I took myself to go sit for that exam when I got back to Kenya. So when
Yeah.
I went, did that exam, there were so many people there. And I'm thinking it's just a simple English test. But I failed it. And then there were so many people. And then the people I made contact with when I was sitting
Yes.
for that test, they were like, all of them had failed. I'm like, okay, there's something happening here. I'm a teacher. There's no way I can be failing in English,
Yeah.
And, and I've been
You're
speaking
not
English.
supposed to
So
fail English.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I took interest and then did that exam again. And then I figured only Canada and UK and Australia who are more focused on the IELTS. Then I said, okay, fine. I'm going to start a YouTube channel and I'm going to be teaching IELTS. Then as I
Ah,
start teaching the students, everyone else is going to either UK, Canada, or Australia. But
yes.
then percentage for Canada was big. So I felt, okay, there's a potential here. And
Yeah.
then I just got into Canada and I just expanded my horizon and I did what I had to do. And here we are.
Oh my God. You know, the first time I discovered you, I think, I don't know if it was before the YouTube channel or after.
Mhm.
I think it was the WhatsApp group. I'm not sure if it's before or after. But I was very, very sure you're in Canada. I remember
Mhm.
asking you, where in Canada are you? I really thought you're in Canada because you speak so well about Canada. And so you have so much information about Canada. I was really
Yeah.
impressed that you're actually in Kenya. So have you ever been to Canada?
Not yet, apparently.
Okay.
Like, funnily
Yeah.
enough, not
Yeah.
yet. But so far, I've had super good outcome for
Yeah.
people wanting to go there. And
Yes.
as we are speaking, there's one girl she's actually on her quarantine right now. She's in
Okay.
a hotel. So I'm trying to get to her. We spoke, but then she'll make for me a video, then I can share with everyone else. So she's one of my success stories.
Yeah.
So despite everything else, I don't know how. I think it's just by God's grace. But again, I've really taken my time to study what Canada is, the things which
Yes.
are there, the good,
Yeah.
the bad. Not everything is good. So I try to give the good side and the bad side of it,
Yeah.
and when someone's traveling there, using my contacts, people who are there and people who are here and people who are everywhere. So I use the information I have to just mentor the people who are going there. So I'm
Yeah.
very excited for this particular student, and I hope by next week we should probably have something coming from her.
Nice. But you can also see that in your channel. Guys, if you're not following or subscribe to Ako TV, please make sure you do that. She has great content about Canada. And you can tell with your content that you are informed about the place. Because that is
Yeah.
very, very hard to imagine that you've never been there. That's why you're really informed, you know your stuff. So how many people have you taken to Canada? If I can say taken to Canada.
Since I started, I have taken 18.
Wow.
I hope to take 20 this year.
Yeah.
So hopefully. So for 20, I already
Wow.
have one. For
Yes.
2021, I already
Yeah.
have one. I have 19 people to go. That I'm really trying to
Wow.
make sure they cross the border.
That will happen. That will happen. We're praying for
Yeah,
you. That must
yeah,
happen. So
yeah.
what can you say is the easiest way to go to Canada? Like the easiest. We always like easy
Honestly,
ways. You know we are Kenyans.
yeah. On honestly, says I'm telling you as a friend, going to Canada is one of the hardest thing. I don't know why it's being advertised like it's the easiest country to go to. Yeah, Yeah,
Yeah, those
considering UK and Australia, I'm telling you, going to Canada is so hard. There's a lot to be done. And many people fail, number one, because of age, and number two, because of finances.
Mhm.
Finances. Let's say finances. Yeah,
Finances. Every time it's
because of
finances.
finances. Yeah. Because today, as you're speaking, it's much easier to relocate to America, much cheaper and easier than Canada. As much as
Really?
Canada, they're saying there are many pathways that people can use, but I'm telling you, when it comes to finances and then education also brings people down. So there's a lot going on for Canada that excludes many people. Yeah,
Okay.
people say it's easy, but many
But
people cannot, especially afford it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
let's say I have the education and I have the finances. What would make it easier then for me if I have those two?
If you
What would
have those two,
Mhm.
let's say you have a PhD, right?
Yes.
So if you have a PhD and you have your finances in order, assuming that you have real money, not
Yes.
borrowed money, then we want
Yes.
to look at your health. If your health is okay, then we want to look at your um what is it called? Criminal background.
Yes.
Like you need to get a
Good
police
conduct.
clearance certificate. Yeah, good conduct. You
Yes.
need to get that. And should
Yes.
you have a brother or a sister who has ever been convicted for anything, then you cannot immigrate to Canada. It just
What?
ties you down. Yes,
And I'm paying for my sister's sins.
yes, yes,
Ah,
yes, yes,
Winnie Yomo, thank you so much for joining us. Are you hearing
yes,
this? I'm
yes.
paying for my brothers and sisters.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I think we're already in the next question. The requirements that you need to go to Canada. We've already started with finances, being I think to immigrate everywhere you need finances first of all. And you've said it's easier when you are more educated, or if your education level is a little bit higher than everyone else. Let's say,
No, I don't think it's easier. I
yes,
wouldn't think it's easier. If you
yeah,
have everything else in place, then you want to also lean on to luck.
that is also a factor.
Yes,
Definitely, yeah.
yes.
Okay, so the people that went to Canada already, the 18 people that you already taken there, was there anyone who was like you were really surprised that they got in?
Not really, because again, I don't just take up cases.
Mm-hmm.
And like you've seen, even on my website, I say that before you buy any products, you need to check with me first.
Yes,
So if someone was, to reach out to me that they want me to support them in their immigration process,
yes,
the first thing you want to look at is all the requirements. Do they have all the required requirements? If they
yes,
have everything else in place, then we start working on the process. But if I'm
yeah,
thinking there's a hiccup or there's something that may hinder them from going through, then we
mm-hmm.
just stop there. So
Yeah,
I try as much as I can to only go for positive cases. Because
okay,
if you go for guesswork, on social media, like a lot. So
yes,
if you take any case and then something goes wrong, you start hearing, oh, a court did, or a court took my money, a court took my money. So
yes, you don't
I'm
want
trying,
that.
yeah, I'm trying as
Yeah,
much as possible to just go for positive cases.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for someone who is in Kenya right now, let us just go back and just be very, very, take it apart and give them the basic. What do I need to go to Canada before I even reach out to you? What do I need to have? Of course, a passport.
Yeah, 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 of course.
You just want to go abroad and you don't even have passports. Oh, that is in Kenya.
Yeah, so number one, we are looking at your age. You need to be 45 years old and below. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, 45 years old and below.
Yes.
But if you're older than that, then you can only use your children to immigrate. So
Yes.
instead of you trying to immigrate yourself, you could send your son, daughter to go there, and then they can support you as a parent. So first
Ah.
requirement is the age, 45 and below. And you want to start when you're at least 44, not 45. Because
Okay.
it takes between 6 to 1 year
And you might be
for
45 already.
the process to go through. And yeah,
You might be 46 already.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we've talked about age, we've talked about certificate of good conduct.
Yes.
Uh, you need to have like a good one, no criminal, whatever records or anything. And
Yes.
then you have to have your finances in order, and it must
Mhm.
not be alone. Your finances.
It must not be alone.
No, no loans. No, I mean Canada is not looking for loaners. If you're
Yeah,
moving to
but
Canada,
so you're supposed to even also contact your bank to say that you've not taken a loan. I'm a word.
no, when you print the bank statements, they will show, because bank statements you'll have to have them printed, and we'll have them get them attached to your documents.
So unless maybe my aunt gives me some money, if there's no record, maybe I can loan.
If your aunt gives you money, then she has to swear an affidavit that she's given you that money. It's not a loan. She doesn't want you to pay back.
Ah, okay. Now I see why it's getting hard. Now I see why it's getting difficult. Oh my god. Okay, so we have our own money. We are rich. All right. No loan. What next?
You need to have gone to school, at least high school. But now the challenge with only getting to high school, your points will be so low, you'll never be picked in the express from the express entry pool. So if you have a first degree, you're better off. First degree, master's or PhD, that's okay. So
So
I
they
don't go
want
for people
learned
who only
people.
have high school. Hmm?
They really want learned people there.
Educated people. People who have common sense. So if you come to me say today you want to migrate and you only did form 4, I'll tell you your case is so 50-50. Let's just stop it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have everything now?
Um, we've talked about age, yeah. We've talked about certificates. We've talked about education. We've talked about finances. Yeah. Oh, your health. Your
And
health. The last
yeah.
thing is the
Okay.
health.
Yes.
Health. You have to be healthy.
Yeah.
No HIV, no terminal diseases. No, no.
Okay. Now let us, we have everything we need to like take off, right? But
Yeah.
what do we need when we come to Canada? Okay, of course, you know, if you're going to work or if you're going to be a student is different. But what do the Canadian government want to see? Because in Germany you have to show where are you going, where will you be staying, with who will you be staying with, how much are you going to be paying, how much do you have in your account. So what does the Canadian government need from you before you get there?
Well, for Canadian government, by the way, it's very simple. All you need to have is money. If you go through the express entryway, then they
Mm-hmm.
know you're an immigrant. So you just
Mm-hmm.
need to have your identification cards, whatever, and your money in order. So once you land, you'll get your social numbers and all those things people get. And
Mm-hmm.
then when you land, you'll get yourself a motel or something, and you're good to go. So they're not as strict. You see, like in America, you land like this, they want to know where you're going. But if
Yes.
you're coming in as an express entry person, then they know you have the money, so you have the
Yes.
ability to go get a place to stay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So they don't make it as complicated when you get there because that is what is complicated in Germany.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. All right. So the most people who have gone, the 18 people, did they go to study or for work?
7 of them went as students, and the rest went for express entry.
Okay. So
Yeah.
have you found it to be easier if you go as a student or for work?
For work is easy because once you get there, you start earning your money. But if you go as a student, then you're given, you're only allowed to work for 20 hours a week. The rest of the time, you're expected to be studying. So you find that if you don't have like enough money, or
Mm-hmm.
someone from home is supporting you, sending you the cash, then
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have a bit of a challenge because uh, to work for 20 hours a week, and the living standards are quite high.
Yes.
So you as a student and you don't have enough money in your bank account, you may
Yes.
struggle with it. But
Yeah.
if you go as an immigrant, you're just going to settle there, then it's easier because then you land, you get your documents, and you start working.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah.
what would you tell someone who is going as a student who is not going to earn money? How much money minimum should I have in my account?
You need to have 2 million.
At least 2M.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now you know, guys. Thank you so much, Life Plus, for
2
being here.
million Kenya shillings.
Yeah.
2 million Kenya shillings.
Yes. Not euros or
Yeah.
pounds. Wow. Or Canadian dollars. So,
Yeah.
guys, I will read all your comments after this. Let me first talk to Akot. I see you, Keep. I see you, Life Plus. I want to talk to all of you guys in a minute. Okay. So, what would you say are the mistakes that Kenyans make when applying for the visa and for the whole process?
Mistakes people make is making the application, and the funds they're showing in the funds showing in their bank statements shows that they have some loan pending. And then there are those who make the applications, and the universities they are going to requires for them to sit for IELTS, but then they apply without including that or without having sat for that exam. So that
And that is
brings
the
them a lot of
English exam.
problem. Yeah,
Okay.
because if you're going as a student, especially, there are some universities in Canada which require you to sit for IELTS, and there are some universities which do not require you to sit for that test.
Mhm.
Especially universities in Ontario, the province, most
Yes.
of them are asking for the test, but other provinces they don't. So if you make your application and then you're going to a university in Ontario, which requires you to sit for the IELTS test, and you don't submit your results at the same time, then you miss out on your visa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any people who went to Canada and they were refused entry and they had to come back?
No, no, it's very hard for you to get to a point where you get your visa and then you cannot get entry. By the time you're getting your visa, you have a very clean profile.
Okay, you can just go.
Yeah.
All right.
Like they
Do you
do,
also?
those days they do their background search, thoroughly. Thoroughly.
Yeah.
You cannot enter Canada by mistake.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you also help people to find jobs on or only the entry?
Canada is first world, yeah, like those other first worlds, like where you are. What people
Yes.
are using right now is technology.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you're looking for a job in Canada, then you use technology. There are about four major websites that people use to look for employment. Nowadays, people don't go office to office to hand over their documents they're
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
for.
yes. Mm-hmm.
And I've also realized that there are so many people outside there promising people to get them jobs, but yet it's impossible. If you're looking
Yes.
for a job, you have to go to these websites, register yourself, register your CV there, and then start making applications, and then employers will just find you from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Say this is someone like me. I'm already in another country abroad and I wanted to go to Canada. Could I also use you to go to Canada?
Yeah, yeah,
Would I have to come to Kenya first before I do that?
not necessarily.
Yeah.
You just put it on paper where you are, what you're doing, and then as long as you're filing your taxes, you're a good citizen, you can move to Canada from whichever direction.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. Let me also ask, have the Kenyans who are there already, have they told you of any challenges they're facing that they were not expecting?
Well, of course, if you're going to a foreign country, you have like that is what I tell them. You have to expect some challenges
Challenging,
because
yeah.
even in Kenya, if you're living in Nairobi and then you move to Mombasa, you'll get some sort of shock. Mombasa is so different. It's hot. People behave differently there. So same thing with Canada. If you're moving from Africa to Canada, of course you're going to experience culture shock. You're going
Yes.
to you're going to realize that things are like super super expensive, and before you climatize, before you make a friend here and there, before you get employment, because again, once you're looking like me, like this, as much as we don't want to say these things are happening, but they're happening there and they're
Yes, they
experiencing
are.
them. But then you just have to keep, you know, you just have to keep going. But let me tell you, I love Kenya. Me, I have an issue with Kenya. Like, I love Kenya so much, but before the end of this year, I'll go to a Canada just for my people to just feel, okay, Akot is here.
Yeah.
Akot. Some people I'm actually their leader. So for their sake, before
Yeah.
the end of this year, I'll do America, then cross over to Canada, show them a bit of these places, and then
Yes.
yeah. So there are challenges. There are challenges. The normal challenges that everyone experiences when they move to a new place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you also helped families to go to Canada, like a whole family?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
also
Mostly,
so it's
you'll
also
be.
doable?
Yeah, it is. It is
Yeah.
actually. When you're immigrating alone, it's much easier than when you're immigrating with a family, because if you're immigrating with your family, it goes back to the expenses. It's more expensive. And then if you're doing your express entry, if you're filing your forms, and then you are married, you're bringing in your spouse, it suppresses your points. It lowers your points. As
Ah,
compared to when you're alone. If you're filing alone, then your points are high. When you bring in your spouse, you're minus 100 points. So I don't know why they make it so difficult. Yeah,
yeah.
but
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that's
Why
how
would
it
they
is.
do that?
Yeah.
Judy, I see you. Saint Patrick, I see you. You're not late, guys. You're right on time. We are in the middle of the topic. I'm talking to a court. She's Caroline, but we're calling her Court TV because that is her channel name. She is a Canadian consultant. Let me say Canadian immigration consultant in Kenya. She has helped 18 people, students, and people who are going to work. And she's giving us all the juicy info. Actually, she has a YouTube channel that she talks about Canada once a week, and then the other times of the week she tells us other things that are also very interesting. But she has a lot of information and value about Canada and immigrating to Canada on her channel. So today we are comprising a lot of information into this hour. So I wanted to always ask, like, if you had a chance, would you move to Canada?
Me, um, it's a bit tricky because like I said, I don't know if I was to go settle in another country, then I could have probably gone there a long time ago. But I just have this thing with motherland. I just have this thing. Maybe that's why when I went to Canada, I was like, no, when I went to America, I was like, I'm happy to tour. I'm happy. And then in Kenya here, I'm doing quite a number of things. I'm putting up
Yeah.
my home here. Most of my investments are here. And then in Kenya here, I can survive without even, working actively. So I'm thinking, but yeah, 70%.
Yeah, because that is what
70%.
yeah, that is actually most one of the things that most Kenyans do not understand. Like they don't get that appreciation for our country until you're outside the country, and then you're like, oh my God, we have a beautiful country, and things are easier in Kenya, whether you believe it or not. Things are way easier in Kenya. If I were unemployed right now in Germany, I have 2 weeks. Either I'm sick, which means I have a doctor's letter and everything, but I'm not married here, I don't have kids here, and I'm not a citizen by choice. If I wanted to, I would have already picked it, but I'm not a citizen by choice. I'm not married and I don't have kids. So I don't have any ties to Germany. I do not have any ties to Germany yet. So if I were to stop working right now, niseme to siendi kazi and I'm not sick, I don't have any letter for. I have 2 weeks to be deported or 2 weeks to be out of the country. They don't joke at all. So it's not like in Kenya utasema hata sijisikii mwaka kufanya kazi and you still survive, you know? In Germany you
Yeah.
cannot do that. You cannot do that. Okay, so what would you tell someone, maybe someone who is younger, that just finished school and they're saying, I want to go to Canada? What would you give them as a reason why they should move to Canada? Like, what are the advantages?
I'll tell them move to Canada because number one, the systems their work. For me, I'm so used to the hassles and craziness and madness of Kenya. But
Yes,
honestly, let me tell you, for my children, I want all of them out there.
yes.
I want all my children out there.
And all in Canada or other countries?
I would spread them between Canada and America.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah. America and Canada for me, they're two good countries. I know, funnily enough, you see, if I wanted to go to Canada, I'm the one doing the processes. I'm the one filing for everyone. I know what I should do, but yet I'm not doing it for myself. But maybe God is just
It's
telling
always
me
like that. It
to
is
just
always like
again,
that.
if I was to do what I'm doing right now in Canada, it would mean I have to go back to school and study and do all these things. And in Kenya here, I just register and I just
And you
work.
start,
Yeah, I have I have my license,
you know what?
my license and
Yeah,
everything. So I
yeah.
think I think I'm just old school. I'm a bit resistant. But I wouldn't want my children to stay in Kenya. I don't know.
I
I don't know
understand.
how that is, but I
No,
wouldn't
I
want my
can.
children to stay in Kenya.
No, I can
Because
understand. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah, so I'll tell people. I even tell this way people go to Canada. Systems do work there. No one would wake up in the morning and just rape somebody's daughter. They will go to jail forever, you know. And then opportunities are also many. You'll get jobs and everything and everything. You live in a clean environment. There's no
Yes.
dust in Canada. The air
Mm.
is fresh. You know,
Yes.
security is fairly good. If you don't have a job, you'll get those what are they called, stipends that the government gives until you get a job. You know,
Hey, hey.
security.
Everybody's going to Canada after this live stream. Ngoja uone. Uh-huh.
There's a good sense of security in Canada, but then if you're so super, like, I don't want to say super, but if you are well established in Kenya and you have your things
In
going,
order.
you can
Yes.
you can just stay home. Just stay
Yeah, it's
home, go to
true.
Canada, tour, and then go back home.
Yeah.
But I would encourage everyone. If you get a chance to go to Canada, I'm happy to do it for you for free. Did I say no?
Did you say for free?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
That was tip of
Okay.
the tongue.
Woo! Woo!
Yes,
We
if
almost
any
started DMing you.
if
Uh-huh.
anyone is interested and they're looking to go into Canada, Canada is a great place to migrate to.
Yes.
It's a beautiful place. And then things to do with this is not as much. The law protects everyone and the opportunities there, of course. And I'm thinking even the housing system is good.
Yes.
Life
Yeah.
is expensive, quite expensive, but again, the job you do is equal to the amount you're going to pay for your living. So it's
Yes.
it's just it's just normal. I would encourage anyone who wants to go to Canada to just go.
Yeah. All right. So let us go back a little bit, a few slides back, and ask how much do you charge a court? Now I'm asking point blank, how much do you charge? I'm about to slide DM
I
Kwanzaa.
charge, I charge, let me see if I remember well, because all these things are on my website, accortv.com.
Yes.
I think I think I have a guide which goes for about $50. I think it's $50. So for that one, you for that guide, what you do, you buy it. Hang on.
As you look there, let me read some comments. Keep Katari saying so nikikam na 600k nitadipotiwa. Hata utapewa entry keep. Faith Patrick is saying, why am I late? You're not late, my dear. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Judy Rod, hey, Sasa, thank you for being here. Mary Queen is also in the house. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for joining us, guys. Who is here also? Life Plus TV, Life Plus. I have been your member, Life Plus, here in Germany. So tell me in which community you are, because I know about Life Plus. Where are you, in Kenya or are you in Germany, or where are you? Amazing that you're here. You're saying amazing to see her coach. She's very bright. Yes, she is, and I love her very, very much. I haven't met her yet, but I love her very, very
No,
much.
repeat that. Repeat that.
I
What was that
haven't met
compliment
her
again?
yet. I haven't met her yet, but I love her very much. Very, very much. You still have to meet. I'll have to look for her in March. I'm going to Kenya in March and I'll look for her. Akia Court. Hey. Because of those Sujita parties you show us. And fish, coconut fish.
I'll cook for you. I'll cook for you. I'll cook for you.
Nakatalia kwako. By the way, you are near the river, ama, sindio?
No, I'm just 5 minutes from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. So if anyone is landing in Kenya, I just live right by the airport, Syokimau.
Yeah. Wow. Syokimau. Okay. Because my cousin is at the river and I'll be
Uh-huh.
staying with her for like 3 days. Not the first 3 days, but somewhere between my holiday, I'll be with her for like 3 days. So
That's a
definitely
lot of videos. That's a lot of
that
videos.
is a lot of creation, a lot of content creation. You're very right.
Yeah.
So bucket list says I'm okay here in Kenya. I relocated this Jan from UK. Really, Winnie? I would like to talk to you, Winnie. If you have time and you're interested, come to my channel and let's talk on one live stream. I want to know how life is for you since you moved from the UK. Okay,
Yeah, I would
so
also like to talk to Winnie. I
yeah,
want to
Winnie,
talk
we'll
to
talk to
Winnie as
you.
well. Winnie, where are you?
Winnie, tell us and then we come and then we talk to you in March.
She's in Kenya?
Yeah, she came back to Kenya in January from the UK.
Oh, Winnie, look for me. Look for me, okay? Forget bucket list says. Leave her alone. Look for me.
Woi. Hapa sasa ni Prosper. Mary Queen is saying, I will just be listening slowly. Hapa chini ya maji. And Akot, our girl, is so knowledgeable and just a lovely person. Next time I'm landing, I will call you Akot. She is lovely. A vibe. She is a different kind of vibe. You will definitely enjoy her company. I also cannot wait to see you, Akot. Really. Akot was surprised one day when I wrote you some days ago. Alidhani mini Charlie, but I'm proud to see your blogs. Akot thought when Charlie, Akot needed you to be Charlie.
Me? No. No, by the way, what's wrong with loving a girl? Is there anything wrong with loving a girl? No.
Where is your question?
Hakuna kokote kupenda msichana. We can as well love girls.
Judy, she did not confuse you to be a Charlie. She wanted you to still be Judy.
Yeah,
Come
Judy.
you are.
Yeah. Where is she? I should look for her.
Okay, I'll ask 2 more questions and then we'll be done with the topic. And then, because I know that there's something else you wanted to do, and if you want to stay here, I'm here. I'm off. We can stay until Tuesday morning. Lunch
No,
later.
after this, you are telling me how to get a German boyfriend for 5 minutes before I go. Because now Judy has disowned me. Judy has disowned me. You see, I'm making noise. Oh, she thought.
Yeah,
Now
but you know,
someone from Germany.
let me tell Judy. Judy did not know that you were also ready for girls. She thought you only want. I'll tell you how to get a German boyfriend.
Okay, Judy, I don't mean to scare you away, darling. Yeah, we just
Yeah,
sister love. Don't worry.
we're just having fun. Yeah, she's also laughing. She's getting it. No, she thought I was a guy because I have a man's name in FB. Okay. But it was Samaya caught here. If you have a man's name on FB, then that is why
She wanted to confuse me. The intention was very clear. Only that me, I don't make noise. Me, I just vibe along. You know, but
I thought she was getting lucky. Kumbe ni Judy too.
can you imagine? How can life get so hard?
Oh my god. Okay, let me try and get to this topic again. So, during COVID, have you had any people who are going to Canada?
Well, I'm getting a lot of inquiries, but I'm trying to tell everyone to just hold on, wait a bit. Because the thing is, if you file your case on express entry, when everything else is on hold, your file expires after 12 months. So there's no point of filing now, and then your file stays dormant for 4 months before it's now active in the system. And then before everything else is done, your file has expired, then you're starting all over again. You see, so I'm getting a lot of inquiries, funnily enough. I'm trying to tell everyone else to hold on until April, May there, because again, Canada is it's quite tight at the moment. They're getting new variants every day. I don't know, a lot of things happening. Most of the things closed, so there's no point of filing now.
Yeah. So which are the easiest jobs to get in Canada? It all depends with what you studied.
Of course, manual. If you're immigrating, you have to go according to your profession. But if you land in Canada as a student, manual jobs. If you want to be a sweeper, come and sweep. If you want to work in these restaurants and be a waiter, if you want to be a barman, truck drivers most of the time, child minders, these, small jobs that everyone can get. So but the difference, the pay is very good. The pay is quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I was coming from Germany and wanted to be a nurse in Canada, would that be possible?
You'll sweep for at least 6 months as you go through your training, because you have to go back to school and train for at least 1 year, sit for your exam, pass before you can now be licensed.
Hey, go to Germany.
To Germany.
Hey, man, it took me 5 years. It took me 5 years to settle down.
Yeah, I heard you saying that. Oh my God.
By the time you're getting money in your account, umesweat, umesoma Kijerumani, umejaribu kukatiwa, ukatiki, umejaribu kukatiana, wamekataa. Hakuna. It's not easy. Hey, Grace Favor, thank you so much for joining us. I'm just having a good time with Akot. I'm actually sad. I wanted to stay with Akot for like 5 hours. So don't worry, guys. When I go to Kenya, I'm kidnapping her, putting her in my basement, and we're having a live stream for 5 hours. I already warned you. So, guys,
Oh, by the way, there's a place when you come, we need to consider visiting that place. It's nice. I've
which
made a
one?
video about it. I won't even say it. I've made a video about it. The video should be going live around in an hour and a half or so. It's a
Nice.
beautiful place. When you come, we have a lot of things to do. A lot.
So you're taking me there when we come?
We should go there.
Yeah. Okay.
We
Super.
just sit down and do an itinerary and then work out the
Yeah.
places. Like if you go back to Germany, you need to have at least 20 videos.
Yeah, that is my plan, by the way. That is my plan because I want to create. I'm not coming to you to party this time. Nimezeeka sasa. You know, most of the times we kuja and then we party too much. And then you have hangover every second day. And then you cannot do anything. So this time I want to just be with family and create. Tuna create videos the whole day. Jioni naenda nyumbani kukua with family. And then Ivo. But
Yeah,
I'm creating
yeah,
a lot of videos, yeah. So I love the fact that you have the same energy like me right now.
yeah.
Okay. So, what would you tell people who have no idea about Canada and are thinking Canada itakuwa tu kama US? What are the differences between US and Canada?
America used to be tough,
Mm-hmm.
like used to be super tough. But
Mm-hmm.
now with the new president and the new, let me just call it government altogether,
Mm-hmm.
the current president is promising a lot. So I want to imagine that for people who look like me, it's going to be a lot
Easier.
easier. You
Yeah,
know,
I think so too.
that's what we are hoping for. We don't know.
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean, this has not been in the office even for 6 months. So we are waiting to see the changes. But the best thing about America right now is if you travel to America now and then you stay for 6 months, you're supposed to stay for 6 months and then leave and then go back again, stay for 6 months and then leave. But
Yes.
this time around, if you go to America and then you overstay over
Mm-hmm.
6 months,
Yes.
and then you choose you're not going back to your country, you are not going to be deported. Okay?
Ah.
You're not going to be deported. What they'll tell you is get a job, get your social number, pay your taxes. So you just live freely. And then after 5 years, now you can apply for green card. And your
Wow.
green card, able just see how informed I am. Can you clap for me?
Wah! Kama kuna mtu alikuwa amesikiza peke yake nimemnini masikio. Oh my god, you are informed by the way. Akot, why umekwama? Why umekwama sweetheart? Acha nikutoe kidogo kabla urudi. I'll be seeing you in the waiting room. Lakini you're not moving, umekwama. So guys, mmesikia? Oh, this is great information. I hope she comes back. Ati Akot nikishuka Kenya ndakusakanya if you don't mind. She does not mind. Akot does not mind. She is very friendly and she will make time for you if you tell her in advance. Anapenda tu kuambiwa in advance. Kumwambia in advance will be there. Judith, usihamie nini Canada, kuja tukae hapa. You see, tukae Germany wewe. Yeah, Winnie, I would really like to know more about you. I want to know what your how everything is. I know it's still very early since Jan, since you came from the UK. You might still be in the vacation mood, but if you don't mind, come to my live stream and we'll talk before you go and meet Akot. I see Akot is back. Hi. We were sad.
Yeah. Who went off? You or I?
You. And then I took you. I took you out because ulikwama. Ulifanya hivi. Ukaachia hapo.
That's so embarrassing.
That's why I
really
took
didn't
you
see.
off. Unakwama tena saizi lakini si sana. It's okay. What were you saying?
Like I was saying, if you go to America, then you overstay your 6 months. You have overstayed your time 6 months. You can continue staying on, until after 5 years, then you can apply for green card. You will apply for green card after 5 years. You will be given the green card on condition that you have been a good citizen. You have not been involved in any criminal whatever whatsoever, and you are working and you're paying your taxes. So once are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Are you with me?
Unakwama tena but I'm with you. Nakusikia?
You're with me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. All right. After 5 years, you can apply for your green card.
Yes.
Assuming that you've been paying your taxes, you're doing a real job, or you have gone back to school. You're just being a good citizen.
Yes.
And then after 5 years, you're given another 3 years. Another 3 years that you're given, then you're expected to be still a good citizen. You're working, you're paying your taxes, you can go to school again if you want. And then after 3 years, if you're still good, now you become an American citizen.
Wow, that's easy.
Are we together?
That will not never happen in Germany like that. Until you just stay and then
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then the difference with Canada?
Yeah. So that is what is happening in America right now. In Canada, if you happen to get into the country as a tourist, you overstay your time. You'll find yourself in the sales.
Yeah.
They will lock you up and deport you the next minute.
Same with Germany. Okay. So that is like the big difference, you'd say.
The big difference. And then Canada, immigrating to Canada, living in Canada, Canada has less opportunities compared to America. You can go to Canada and come up for even 1 year, funnily enough, but go to America and you get a job the next day.
Yeah. Okay. That explains
Another difference. I'm telling you, me, my head, I can give you a lot. I'm showing off and it's not getting to my head. Another difference. In Canada, people are so reserved. They're so to themselves. Hi, asante, bye, see ya.
Hi.
To themselves. And in America, everyone is so outgoing. People live a free life. Like, people will call you honey, sweetie, darling. America is so vibrant. And then another difference, America has better weather. At least you get to experience the seasons.
Yes.
In Canada, there are places like Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Prince Edward Island, where it snows from January to January. Like, you don't know how the sun looks like. It's just chaotic. It's cold.
Yes. No one wants that weather. Unakwama but tuna survive too.
It's super cold. Yeah. Do you want more? Or that's enough?
Hey, sawa. So I'm not even sure where I want to go. The differences are really big, and they're neighbors. They're just neighbors there. Okay. I think for my side, I'm done with Canada. Guys, you have the requirements. You know the kind of mistakes that people make. You know what kind of a job you'd get there, or what kind of, or you can also go to the university. And you'll be taken care of. The systems in Canada work just like in Germany and in Europe. So let me know if you have any other questions about Canada, and now I'll ask Akot just 2 or 3 personal questions, and then we'll be done because she has to go somewhere. She told me she has to go somewhere, and unless something has changed, Akot.
Keep talking. Okay. I'm uploading a video here, so keep talking.
Okay. So, what do you have planned for your channel this year? Your Canada channel?
The thing is, initially when I started, it was all immigration, 100%.
Yes.
And then the pandemic happened. Okay. And as a teacher, we're
Mm-hmm.
only always telling students that you must always have a plan B.
Yes.
Like if someone throws you into the water, you have to learn how you have to float, yeah?
Yes.
So when the pandemic happened, people stopped immigration. Countries
Mm-hmm.
stopped immigration. They closed their offices. Everything was closed. So that naturally would mean that my immigration channel also was supposed to stop.
Yes.
And then I figured because I started this channel and there are people who subscribed to me,
Mm-hmm.
and you know when you're doing YouTube, it's like a debt. Even if you
Yes.
have subscribers, even if you have five, those people they saw your content and they want to keep watching you.
Yes.
So as a content creator, you are like, it's almost like an oath that you take with yourself that you have to
Mm.
serve the five subscribers that you have. So then
Yes.
I figured I have to bring in something into my channel that
Uh-huh.
would make a bit more diversified, you know?
Why?
Then I'm thinking this channel has to keep going.
Mm.
We have to keep having
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
So that is what brought in the idea of, hi, my name is Akot, and on this channel we talk a lot about immigration and we diversify into everything else, which I never used to do in the beginning.
I
So this
love
was
it,
just
by the way. I
survival.
love it. I love it very much because I am a fan of you as a person and I like to hear your voice and I want to hear your ideas. But I'm in Germany. I don't want to go to Canada. So I will still watch because I want to support you. But once
Yeah,
in a while when you
yeah,
do videos that are
yeah,
just about housewives nightmares. No, not housewives, house girls nightmares, or what is going on in Kenya, or a hotel
yeah,
room tour, then it's very, very interesting for me. Then it catches me
yeah,
as a person who just loves your channel.
yeah.
So I love the way you diversify as you go through the week.
Yeah, and I try to make it very specific. On this day, we're talking immigration. Any other day, we are playing or we are joking or we are doing anything else. And as a person also, I find it more fun like days when I'm making it because I don't feel like I'm at a corner. Initially, I used to feel so much at a corner.
Yes.
So even with this pandemic, the pandemic has brought itself with a lot of positives.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if there was no pandemic, then I would just be on one immigration alone. So now I
Yeah.
find a lot more Kenyans watch me. Initially, it used to be just Nigerians. Like my viewers used to be like 99% Nigerians. But now it's more
Yes.
diversified. I see Americans watching, I see Canadians watching, I see German guys watching, I see
Yes.
United Arab Emirates. So people from other places are coming in because again I'm thinking not everyone wants to immigrate. So I minimize immigration and then I bring in a lot more fun stuff.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Please stay on track like that. Like I can't do Evo. Now we're already used to your days. We know which days are for Canada information and the other days are for fun, and I'm all for it. Baby mommy saying I saw she did I saw she did collabo with a lady I was following her story from the US. You mean Masi? It's Masi from the one that has the restaurant. That's what baby mom is talking
Yeah,
about. Yeah, that is one of the most interesting videos also that you did this year, because you covered it in a different light, not what everybody else is talking about. The
yeah,
interview was different, and you showed us the restaurant, you had a meal. But guys, I don't
yeah.
want to give so much about her channel. I want you to go to Akot TV, subscribe to her channel, watch a few videos, tell me what you think. You're going to love her content, definitely. Yeah, so Akot, I'll ask you one more question and then I'll let you now ask the questions. How happy are you right now? From 0 to 10.
I would say from 0 to 10. I would say nine. Yeah,
Whoa!
I'd say
Woo!
nine.
Who is making you happy, Akot?
Ask me why.
Why?
Because I purposed to live for me. I purpose to put myself first in everything. I purpose to take care
Yes.
of my body, to eat well, more vegetables and less of junk.
Yes. Nice.
I'll use this word purpose like forever.
Yeah.
I purpose that I will never love anyone else more than I love myself. If I
Wow.
have a husband, I will love him, but I'll leave 40% survival window. that should he wake up in the morning and decide, quote, I'm done with you, I'm moving on, I will
life is
still
go on.
remain happy. I won't,
Yes,
you
yeah.
know. So bottom line is, I'm putting myself first, and I'm staying happy, and everyone else is coming second.
Okay, so what would make it
That's how we do it.
because it's not yet a 10.
You tell me, are you happy out of 10?
I never expect anyone to ask me back. Nakwambia kuinterview YouTubers ni ngumu.
I said 9. What is not? Oh, you're asking for the 10%. You're asking for
No,
the
no, no,
10%.
no. You answered well. You answered very, very well. I'm just saying, I've never expected a guest to ask me back. Like, okay, wait. Mine is an 8 because I hate the lockdown, I hate the pandemic, but everything else is fine.
Let me tell you, I normally go by this saying, you should worry about what you can control. If you can't control it, just move on. Because if you don't like the pandemic, so what? Everyone else is going through it. So why give yourself a headache not liking it? And we're all going through it, and we can't
Yeah.
control it. So just be happy
Yeah,
and
but let
try
me
as much
tell
as
you
you can
about
to stay away from it.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, and I'm all for that. But let me tell you,
Yeah.
until you've been in Germany right now, where the snow is all the way almost to the knees. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but there's snow. It's snowing. It is very cold and raining. Everything is closed except for supermarkets. And it's dark everywhere. Everything is closed. There's no restaurant, there's no club, there's no cafes, there's just supermarket and hospitals and pharmacies. So you're not seeing anybody. Germans are a sucker for rules, so they all like to follow rules so much. Nobody's visiting you. You cannot see anybody else. You're seeing like 2 people every week. Then the COVID hits now. That's why you realize you're in a pandemic. But in Kenya, you guys are still going around and doing everything.
But that is what makes Africa.
Oh my God, that's why you guys are in paradise and we are not. And you never believe these guys. You guys are having a good time.
You see, number one, you made a choice to go to Germany. You probably asked God, and God opened ways for you. You went to Germany. You went to Germany. You knew about the weather patterns.
At Ulaya.
Let's do this. We are counting blessings. We are counting blessings. Are you breathing?
Yeah.
Are you healthy?
Uh-huh.
Are you in love?
Uh-huh.
Do you still have your job?
Yes.
And is it true that as a YouTuber, you can make as many content as you want inside your house?
Yeah. I'm right now inside my house just chilling and making content.
You don't have a reason to feel down over anything. You're okay. Do you know how many people want to just come and experience that snow?
Yeah, I know. No, really, I'm very, very grateful. Yeah, that's why an 8. That's why I said an 8. I'm very, very, very grateful. But I still need to eat ugali and fish for coconut. You still have to make me.
We'll go to Mombasa. We have to go to Mombasa.
Yeah. I love Diani more, but we can go to Diani and then to Mombasa, or to Mombasa and then Diani.
No problem.
Okay. So ask me what you wanted to ask me. If you let me nitakuweka hapa mpaka 7. 7 my time.
We can do another 5 minutes.
Okay. So what is your word for this year? My word is consistency this year. That word that is holding me accountable to my actions is consistency. What is your word this year?
I'm thinking.
Purpose. I'm giving you one.
Okay, my intention is to be consistent, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tend to be consistent.
Yeah.
But you sometimes wake up in the morning and you're thinking, hii YouTube hata nimewacha.
Every
like,
YouTuber
realistically, you wake up in the morning and you're feeling, I think I've had it. Then you go
Yeah.
to sleep. Then in the morning you're like, okay, let me just edit.
By the way, Akot, let me give you your props. Let me give you your flowers right here because this is what I'm doing this year. You helped me go through a very rough patch some time back, and you don't have any idea.
I did.
You okay? So you knew
Yeah,
what
it's
you were doing.
typical of me. I help so many people.
Guys, I was going through something that I could not tell anybody here because it was about
Let
someone
me
that.
tell you, there's a
Tell me. Niambie.
oh, sorry. I think you moved a bit, so I missed what you said last. What did you say?
Pole sana. I was saying, hata sasa nimesahau nilikuwa nasema. I was saying I was going through something that had something to do with someone that everybody around me knew. And but I did not want to talk about it with anyone because I did not want people to give me an opinion according to how they know them. You know, the way you know someone else and then they tell you, "Ay, but last time nilimuona kwa hivi, ama siku ingine nilimuona kwa hivi." I don't want you to tell me that. So I was dying, guys. I'm not even joking. I was depressed because of that situation. And it was the first time in my life that I felt depressed. Like, surely, I've always been that person who is like, let's keep it moving, let's keep it moving, positive vibes, you nini. But this time I was like, I could not get out of the sofa, not even out of bed, out of the sofa. I was just sitting there. I wanted food to come here. I was ordering food. I was not even cooking. I wanted food to come here. My boyfriend was looking at me like, "Sasa nikusaidie aje wewe?" Yeah, and I called her court and she was like, "What is going on with you?" But then she's the one who asked, "What is going on with you? You're not even posting, you're not doing the copy videos. What is going on with you?" And I'm like, if she knew how I'm feeling right now. And she kept insisting, and I had to tell her what was going on, which was the best thing that happened to me because she was like, "Sasa wewe nini nakusumbua?" You see the way she's talking here? That's the way she was talking to me also. She was like, "Wewe nini nakusumbua sasa? Amka, ni nini hiyo ni vitu za kupea stress, sijui nini." And all of a sudden my problems were like, by the way, hizi ni vita niko nazo hapa. You know, all of a sudden I started looking at myself also like that. Nini unafanya by the way? Who is this mwenye anakupatia stress hivi? Hata usiyepewa stress na mtu mwingine hivi, kwani yeye ni nani? Amka tuendelee na maisha. And by the way, you gave me a lot of strength, Akot. Thank you so much. Really. Thank you so much.
I'm glad to hear that. I give a lot of people a lot of strength.
So who gives you strength, Wewe?
God. I think I pray a lot. I don't know. I'm such a strong believer. As long as I don't do anything to hurt someone, I always try to be, on the good side. Though sometimes, you can do something that hurts someone without your knowledge. But I try as much as possible not to hurt someone else because I know what it means to struggle. I know what it means to go to bed without food. I know what it means to just feel emotionally low. So I read a lot of books. By the way, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a video on the books that people should read that
Mm-hmm.
will not make you rich, but will change your life differently. So these books
Yes.
I read, I think they're super, 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 and you get to learn how to take care of your emotions, and then again, if you pray to God, you see the way they say, the Bible says, "Stay still and know that I am God,"
Yes.
and there's a lot more coming from that. So be a believer, live for yourself, love everyone, and you'll just be okay.
Yeah.
Really, you just be okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just ask this. We always say that it's very hard for us in diaspora to make friends. And I've also seen a few videos from you, one in particular, where you're talking about why I keep losing friends. So do you think it is also as hard as for us also in diaspora, or do you think friendships have become hard to maintain?
The life we're living in right now is so harsh. The economy is so harsh for everyone. So people are busy, and some of them are trying to take advantage of other people. So then,
Mhm,
as an individual, you just have to gauge yourself where you are and just do what you can. But
mhm,
if I'm your friend and I'm expecting you to pay my bills all the time, then I'll
mhm.
start feeling the weight. Then naturally, I'll just disassociate myself with you, and that's normal. And
Yes.
if I come confide in you about something very personal, to me, and I come and
Yes.
share with you. I'm looking for emotional support. But if you go
Mm-hmm.
talk about the same thing with someone else, then I lose faith in you. So there's a way you can live, you can lose friends, but in a positive way. There are some friends that you cannot just afford to keep. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they'll drive you crazy.
Yeah. And realizing that and being able to
Yeah.
cut off from those friends is very challenging. But once you do it, you realize that was good for you. Definitely. Um. Okay. So, what can we expect from your channel this year? I know I asked this question, but I did not hear the answer. So, what can you expect from the channel?
A lot of fun. A lot of fun. You'll see me cooking. I will take you to all these beautiful places. There's a video which is supposed to come out today. It's awesome. So you'll just see these places. I don't know when it opens up and then these vaccines are happening. You'll get to see a lot more of other places,
Yes.
including other countries.
Yes.
And yeah, just more fun. My channel is going to be very balanced because again,
Mhm.
YouTube, as a content creator, you need to give people value for their time. So
Yes.
either you're entertaining them or you're teaching them
Mhm.
something. So
Yes.
my channel is going to be 50-50, a bit of learning and a bit of fun and
Mm-hmm.
searchable content, little bit of non-searchable content. Because again, at the end
Uh-huh.
of the day, you need to make money out of your content. And if you're just
Yes.
making content about you, then you're not giving value to your audience. So it's
Yes.
going to be very educational and fun and exciting.
Wow. Okay. So tell people where they'll get all the information to for Canada and where they can subscribe to you or where they can follow you.
Akot TV, it's
Everywhere.
right there. It's right there on the
Okay,
screen.
guys. So, guys, if you want
It's
to know about
there.
Canada, go to akotv.com. Like he said, you'll get all the prizes and the guide for your immigration process. And you can also DM her on I am a court TV. I am a court.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm a court. And then
Yeah.
on YouTube, it's just a court TV. Subscribe to her channel, let her know. And then she's very active when it comes to replying to your messages. If you have written a comment with a question, she'll reply immediately. So don't worry about that. If you have any questions, you can also ask them on YouTube. So Akot, thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'll answer them. But from my part, I'm done. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation. I'm really glad that you came, and I cannot wait to see you in Kenya. We're doing a lot of videos.
Next month, yeah, I just need to see your itinerary. Maybe if you can work out one, I
I
need to know
will.
your date so that I
Yes.
can also organize myself. I don't want you to come to Kenya and then you're too busy or I'm too busy. I want
No,
to
no,
make
no.
time
We're
for
not
that.
doing that.
Yeah.
No, we're
Yeah.
not doing that. We're definitely planning. I will give you my plan by the end of next week. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was waiting
Otherwise,
on my
I
brother to do things.
yeah. Otherwise, I really love bucket list says community. Well done, guys, for being part of this amazing community, for being part of Cecilia. She's an amazing girl. I love her so much. We met online and looks like we're going to seal our sisterhood when she comes to Kenya. And yeah, just
Definitely.
appreciating you. Keep supporting her. Keep watching the videos. We need to get this girl going. So I'm part of this community, strong in it. And if you're watching this video and you've made it to this time, if you're watching this live and you've made it up to here, please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, do all those nice things that people do. And God will bless you. God will bless you. And when you start your own channel, we also follow you. It's
We'll come
support,
and
support.
support you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So make sure you
definitely.
subscribe to Bucket List Says, please
Oh,
subscribe,
thank you so much.
subscribe and watch, subscribe and watch. You just subscribe. Maybe I should just sing so we push the hours or what?
Even for 2 hours. Akot is say, Judy is saying, Akot was a pleasure to hear from you. Sis, nice goal. Guys are so happy that you are here. Everybody's so happy that Akot TV finally came to Bucket List Says live stream. Me too. Thank you for being here. I love you so much, girl, and
Oh,
I'll see you in
by the way, I'm coming up with a court talks. A court talks is just going to be about relationships. My God, we're going to talk about
kuisha
so many
maneno.
things.
Hiyo ni kosa hiyo. Hiyo niambie nikuje mpaka na wine.
Yeah, so guys, thank you so much. And yeah, just keep supporting this girl. Please, please, I beg, I beg, I beg. Like I beg you. I'm
I think
asking
they
you. I'm
anybody that is
blessing
young.
you. Just show love. How many likes do you
Yeah.
have? How many likes do you have? Tuko na likes ngapi?
Angalia uniambie, siwezi ona kutoka hapa.
We need to see those likes coming. Where are the likes?
I cannot see them from here, but everybody who is on my comments right now
Right
is a
now,
big
we have
supporter of
5 people
my plan.
watching and we have 4 likes. There's one person who's not giving a like.
Who is that? They will come over.
Yeah,
Most of
please
the
remember
people,
to like, support the channel.
most of the people who actually
Yeah.
watch always watch afterwards when they're coming from work. By the way, I have another live stream in 1.5 hours at 7 p.m. German time,
Oh,
9 p.m. Kenyan time. If you have time, come over.
yeah, I'll probably watch you in the background because today I don't want to cook. That's why I'm here. Otherwise, I'll be cooking at this time. So I'm just going to eat some junk outside there. So I'll just run you in the background with Kukula dinner. Cindy,
Sawa
yeah,
sawa.
I'll
I
run in the
really
background
appreciate
and
that.
then I'll I'll throw in a comment. I'll throw in a comment. Otherwise, I love you so much. Thank you for
I love
having
you
me
too,
here,
girl.
and
Yeah.
I hope to see you soon.
I'll see you soon.
Aya, kick
Thank
me
you so
out.
much,
Kick me out.
Sophia. Bye,
Kick
bye,
me
bye,
out.
bye, bye. So, guys, that was a call. She's told us about Canada, how to immigrate to Canada, what to expect there, the differences with the US, the requirements for a visa, all of that good stuff. So, if you just came in and you wanted to know about Canada, please rewatch this video and you will get all that information. And if you don't get everything you needed there, that was just a snippet. You can definitely go to akotv.com and find all the requirements, all the information that you need there. You can DM her at her I am Akot, and you can also subscribe to her channel, which is Akot TV. So, guys, and if you're not sure about all of that, DM me at Bucket List Says on Instagram, and I will definitely link you with Accord TV. So, guys, I'm so glad to be here. I'm happy that you're also tuned in. So, I want to know, do you want me to tackle a specific topic right now? Does any one of you want to come live right now? We can also have a chat. I have time. If that does not happen, I will leave and then come back in 1.5 hours because I have another guest in 1.5 hours. But if someone wants to chat, I'm here for you, girl. I'm here for you guys. It's not only girls here. I'm here. You can just click on the link that I just put on the comments below. Click on that link. I'll see you in the waiting room and we can have a conversation. We can even just play a game. We can just have fun. You can ask me any questions. Whatever you need to say, you can do that. You don't need to have your makeup done because most people are like, niko na stalking kwa kichwa, I won't come. You can come just the way you are and we can have a girl chat. And then tonight we'll be having a discussion with Jackie. Jackie Munene was here. She lives in Germany. She's Kenyan, but she used to live in the US. And then she came with her husband, with her military husband here in Germany. And she's been traveling around and trying to adapt to the German lifestyle. And I want to talk to her more because we had her last week, but she was not long. She did not stay for long. She was here for like maybe an hour or so. And you guys told me you'd like her to come back because we did not have enough of Jackie. So she's coming back tonight and we're having that conversation. So, guys, let me know. Do you have any other questions? Do you want to come live? I will give you a few minutes before you decide if you're doing that. And if not, then I will sign off and then we'll come back at 7 p.m. German time, 9 p.m. Kenyan time. And from 9 p.m., I'll have my glass of wine here. We'll just chat. We'll just continue the conversation. It will go on and on and on and on and on and on. And if there are other guests who will want to join, I'll also invite them. And then we'll have just a lovely evening up in here. So I don't know about you guys, but there's nothing to do in Germany. So in case you guys are planning to go out or anything, then I'll understand because I'd rather. I would have loved to really, really go out sometime soon. I imagine it has been a whole year I've not seen what that means. Even just sitting down to have a meal for a whole year, I don't know what that means. Anyway, guys, before you guys ask a question or come live, I've been talking about Clubhouse since yesterday. There's a new social media platform that is called Clubhouse, if you don't know about it, and it is all about voice and how to connect to each other through voice. And what that does is that you join this app. The First of all, the problem is that you can only join the social media platform via invite. So it's invite only. Someone can invite you, send you a link, and then you can join the app. And then once you're there, you just have to put a photo, just one photo as your profile photo, and it doesn't have to be you. It can be a cartoon or a meme or anything. And after that, you just connect to other people using voice. And what that means is there are different rooms in Clubhouse, just different rooms with different titles under different categories. And depending on which categories you're interested in, if you're interested in travel, in food, in fitness, any category you are interested in, there are rooms for that. And once you've said which categories you are interested in, every time there's a room that is open, you'll always be notified that there's a room that has to do with travel. There's a room that has to do with food and nutrition, So you just go to this room, and you can, first of all, you just listen, and you're just a listener. That means that you cannot speak at all. You're just listening. And then if you want to talk, or if you want to be one of the speakers, you just raise your hand. There's a button there that shows a hand, which means you can raise your hand like that. And once you've raised your hand, you are able to talk or to speak in front of the other audience or with the other speakers at the panel. And yeah, and that is how people are connecting. And there are a lot of other rooms, guys. I am obsessed with Clubhouse right now. I cannot find I don't know how to go out of Clubhouse when I'm at work, because I had night shifts, and all of this time at night shifts I was just in these rooms having conversations. Some are just really, really meaningful conversations. People are showing you how to navigate Clubhouse. There are other rooms that are just talking about how to travel solo, how to plan for future travels, even mid-COVID, because I'm more interested in travel. But there have also been other things about nutrition that I'm saying right now. People have been talking about their experiences abroad. A lot of good information. Also, there's other groups, especially for Kenyan groups that are just kasheshe groups, where you just come in and you just chat. Do how my high school was? Do blah blah blah, and you just have fun. So it is a very convenient way to connect with other people. One, because it's not like Instagram where you have to fake, because people are always faking on Instagram, and their life is perfect, and their photos are always perfect, and videos are always on point. And on Clubhouse, you don't need any photos or any videos, so you don't need to do your makeup. You don't need to be in a beautiful location. You're authentically you, just you and your opinion and your mind, and that's how you connect to other people. And if whatever you're saying resonates with someone else, they'll just give you a follow. They will either follow you, or they will go to your profile on Clubhouse and they click on your Instagram or your Twitter, and they will follow you on Instagram, Twitter, or you can still do business like that. So yeah, so that is Clubhouse, and it is invite only, and it's only available on iOS, only if you have an iPhone. But very soon they'll have to open Android, definitely, because it's a social media platform. So they'll have to open up Android also. Yeah, so if you're interested, or if you find yourself in Clubhouse, make sure you follow me on Bucket List Says. Come, let's have conversations, because very soon I'll be hosting my own rooms there, and we'll also be doing live streams here, and also I'll be hosting rooms there and be having different conversations on Clubhouse very soon. So guys, I see you do not have any questions. I see you do not want to come to the live stream as a guest right now. So allow me to say goodbye, and not goodbye. Let's a pause. Let's put a pause on it, and then let's come back in 1 hour and how many? In 15 minutes. In 1 hour and 15 minutes, it will be 7 p.m. German time, which is 9 p.m. Kenyan time. So let me see you guys then. 9 p.m. Kenyan time, 7 p.m. German time. And I hope you come. I hope to see you there, guys. So I wish you a lovely time. Eat something, take a shower, and then chill. And then let's continue with the talk later, right? Okay, so thank you everybody for being here. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, baby mom. Thank you. Who else? Who else did I forget? Thank you, Mary Queen, for being here. Thank you, Keep Zachary, for being here. Thank you, Faith Patrick. Thank you so much, Life Plus TV, for being here. Thank you, Winnie Thiongo. Thank you, Mwakazis. Thank you, Fidelis. Thank you, Akot TV. Thank you, Esther Mushiri. Thank you, everybody. So I'll see you in 1 hour, 15 minutes. See ya. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next one.